Well guys, it's been a while, but here we are again, back at the mobile home, getting ready for the next big project. And as you can see, the house, it's just looking pretty plain. So we gave it some thought about what the best color for this house was going to be. And we're going to be revealing it one step at a time as we paint the house. It'll be more fun that way. We're starting with ceiling bright white. We just wanted a bright white paint. Don't be fooled by ceiling. It's not ceiling paint. That's an exterior paint. That's just the color name. And we are doing this top trim section. I just got my paint sprayer ready and we are ready to go. I'm running off inverter power from our bus. I have an inverter that I installed up here at the top of the cab, and I have an outlet down here. It's not finished, but I have it all hooked up so that we can actually plug things in and run them off our bus battery. So I'll be able to paint this whole thing pretty easily. We've done one side, working our way around the back now. Well, we've started on this side. We got some dark spots up here. We couldn't get it off. We scrubbed it, we pressure washed it. They won't come off. Hopefully that doesn't bite us and bleed through the paint. I don't know if it's just staining or mildew, but we'll find out. Okay. We're running out of light. We made it all the way around the house. We'll show you more in the daylight. We're going to be continuing on this project very soon with the next color. Right now we got to clean our paint shields.
This is an idea I had, was putting tape on the blade. almost smacked it on Maverick.
You almost did.
Yep.
Well, that's handy to know. You should have told us sooner. Just don't want to get hit with it. Oh! Well guys, we're back for another day of painting. We did all the white previously. It's dry. We're ready for the next coat, the next color, and that's going to be all this siding back here. I bet you guys weren't expecting this. It's going smoothly. We're working quick because, well, you can see we don't have any shade left. You're not supposed to paint in the sun. We got sun rolling over. We're a little late to get started. The shadow is right there. We're gonna keep going and hope we don't mess this up. Now we're in bright sun over there, so we can't really do anything else. A little warm today, but we just finished the back of the house. Well, the end of the house, I should say. The back is over here. We have 3 sides done. The last side almost done. The first side that we started on. We still have to finish. You can see where we stopped down there. We have all this to do. Now we stopped because it's too sunny. I don't want to paint in the sun. You're not supposed to do that. I don't want to mess up the paint. So what we're thinking about doing is just packing up, going home, and coming back this evening. Up close, you guys can see it doesn't look too bad. We got a good coverage, even, looks sharp. So let's talk about black. You can see we dressed for the occasion for our black painting day. Might seem like an unusual color, but it's the perfect color for this home because I read online that black is good for homes that lack architectural appeal. You know, this house is kind of boxy and plain. There's no window trim, nothing like that. So black in a way, it just makes it look interesting and modern and vintage at the same time.
Yeah. And every time I see a black or dark colored home, I say, wow, that looks pretty awesome. So we're trying it out.
The other thing is, every time we're here working on the house, we are blinded by the light of this trailer.
Yeah.
Reflecting off, especially the back of the house, the evening sun. We're trying to work, whatever, and that white wall was just so intense.
It's like looking at a mirror.
So we think that black is going to be perfect because it's going to be less bright. It's going to be more bold, more interesting. It's going to give some interest to the home. When you look down the home, look at those dark windows. They blend right away, and it's kind of interesting because it makes the whole side of the house like a black band, and it adds to the design. Whereas if you had any other color, you'd have these black boxes, these windows that just stand out with no trim around them, just like awkward things. That looks clean.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So I think the main concern is going to be, will these black walls make our house too hot?
No. We're going to be insulating the walls, and that'll keep the radiant heat from coming in. And we also will be doing like a bubble foil.
I actually ordered a radiant barrier that we're going to install on the inside of the walls with an air gap to block any radiant heat.
Yeah, so it won't be a problem like whatsoever.
Radiant barrier and then insulation. It's not going to affect the house in any big way.
Yeah.
It's evening now and we made it back. We got some shade in the house, just like I said, some nice tree shade, and that is good enough to get this paint finished. We looked at this wall. Right now it's hard for you guys to see because of the shadows. It probably looks very uneven, but it's mostly shadows, but in real life it is uneven. We're not happy with the back of it. This is where we started and we were just getting the flow of the paint, and we didn't do a good job. On the front, I think it looked pretty good. But on this back, we might hit this whole section again just to tighten it up, clean it up, make it look more even. So we're going to start at this end, work our way over. We just finished up all of the black paint. It's looking sharp. Still going to dry. I actually went over everything again. I think it's going to look a lot more even tomorrow. We're going to hopefully come over and take a look at it and check everything. Make sure there's nothing else that needs touching up. And then in the daylight, we're going to give you the final reveal of this place, all cleaned up, fresh and new. You have to admit, it looks kind of cool. Well, we are back in the daylight, and you guys can see the house is looking sharp, but we've been keeping a little secret from you. we couldn't help but add a splash of color and not leave it just a black and white house. So we really wanted to take advantage of this band of siding that they had on the front of the house, this odd strip that so many people asked us about. Why did they split the siding there? That's why, and we took advantage of it to make it a little more interesting with a pop of splashy blue, and it looks really cool, I think. We actually started with that color. That was the first one we laid before you guys even knew what was going on.
Yep.
And we worked around it. So that's why we didn't always show you every side of the home as we painted, but there it is. And we are just so thrilled with how it came out. Overall, the black paint, I think it could use a second coat. One coat is okay, but if you look at it, it's uneven, and you can definitely see some laps and some thinness here and there. Other than second coat, I would say this job is complete.
Yeah.
The house looks fantastic. So much
awesome.
better than when we started.
Yeah. Huge transformation. And we did it all without using any tape, no papering off, nothing. Just using those
The
big
painting
blades.
shields. Now, we still have to do this window, fancy that up. It'll look better when it's all crisp. We're gonna repaint this and touch up things and fix the glass, so that'll really make the front of the house shine. But you guys can definitely start seeing the vision here. Obviously, we still need front steps and all that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a big one for us because it's one of the big transformational points of this home. So fun for us, picking out the colors. We went on the Sherwin website and they have like a color tool where we put our picture in and we were able to draw boxes on the different sections of the home and paint it online to try to figure out our paint scheme. And we tried all different combinations and colors. And originally the house was going to be green and black. That was the original color plan, and we went through so many colors. We were trying oranges and browns and yellows and blues and teals and
everything.
And this is what we settled on, and we're happy with it. And I think it's cool and it's fun because during these last few weeks of leading up to this, we've had a couple people in our comments say, paint it black. So I hope that we pleased at least a couple of you who also saw the same vision of how cool a black house can look.
Yeah.
Because you don't always think black, but I mean, it works on this.
It's awesome.
So do you think that this will kind of have any influence on the inside decor choices?
I don't know.
What do you guys call this? Is this vintage? Modern? Is it weird? What? This is why we liked this home, because we saw the potential of really focusing on the features of it being a mobile home and playing off those features and really highlighting what it is instead of hiding the mobile home.
Highlighting, not hiding.
Highlighting in a positive way because it works on something like this. And I think you can get away with this here where it might not work on a conventional home or if you did conventional siding.
Yeah.
It's harder to play with colors like this.
Yep.
So very cool. I love the way the windows blend in.
Like stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
We're gonna need like blackout curtains so there's black on the back. Because if you put white curtains in the window, it's gonna kill the mood.
Yeah.
I guess that's all we have for now. House painted. So, thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.
Bye.